this version number 9, we will start at the baseline and finish in the middle or the top. So what I'm doing here is, from the baseline we make a sharp curve up to the left, pointing up to about 11 o'clock on the clock face. Gripping that doubled up section, we then make a freehand semi-loop here, so that it's pointing up vertically. And now we can create the top part of the 9 by making a semi-loop, circle, starting a circle anyway, going around counterclockwise, coming behind the structure. Now you see the 9 formed here. Now if we want to come off the middle, that's where we'd come off, right there. If we want to come off at the top, then we would continue the circle around and behind that top part of the 9 there, and then just take the wire off to the right. So now here is the same version of that 9 up to the point where we go behind the vertical section. Now if we just switch that, instead of going up, we'll go down instead. But notice that the wire is pointing up slightly there, which is better. It makes it look more like a 9 than if it was just straight across. So we make a sharp bend downwards now, and that part will be hidden behind the front vertical part of the 9. So all we've got to get right here is make sure that that vertical section you've just made, or we've just made, is hidden behind that front vertical section. Now we finish off here by bending the wire to the right, level with the baseline. So the number 9, and the number 9 we can actually start in the middle. So the way we do this is we make a right angle bend downwards and then make a semi-loop at the bottom. Now that semi-loop should come in front of that horizontal like that. Now we want to make a forward crimp here. This is the bottom part of the 9, the tail. Now just now follow the contour of the previous semi-loop there and the vertical part, and just go up vertically. So next we are going to make the top part of the 9. And in this version we will come off either the middle or the top. So we make a circle, bring it in front of the structure there. So that's kind of a circle, more of a semi-circle actually. So here you can see the 9, the shape of the 9 has formed. And now if we want to come off the middle, it's pretty easy. We just grip that doubled up section there and then bend the wire to the right across that vertical section, and that will come off the 9 in the middle. Now to come off the 9 at the top, all we do is we just keep going around to make the circle, and at the top of the circle now we will just, the top right of the circle, we will come off the 9, so that if we need to join to the next character from the top. And then this is how we can do it. Here's the number 9. This version we will start at the top and finish at the baseline. So we make a circle clockwise, bring the wire in front of the structure, grip the doubled up section at the top there, and then carry on around. And then bring the wire so it's facing down vertically here. Using the wide part of the pliers, now we make a semi loop clockwise. Now somewhere along that semi loop we make a backward crimp here. Okay, now grip the doubled up section and then bring the wire around to the baseline. Okay, so we can go on to the next character from the baseline, or we can carry on around and follow that vertical section behind. Follow the contour. And now we can just come off at the middle for the next character. Or we can come off at the top, so we need to carry on further up the vertical, and then just below the circle there we come off at a steeper angle to get onto the next character from the top.